8 signs you're dealing with. 8 psychopath. Have you ever had someone in your life who made you feel anxious, controlled, or manipulated? It's unsettling to think about, but some behaviors can hint at psychopathy. In this video, I'll walk you through the specific signs that can reveal if you're dealing with a psychopath. 1. They're dangerously charming. One of the first signs of a psychopath is their ability to charm almost anyone they meet. But this isn't your everyday friendliness or charisma. It's a dangerously smooth kind of charm. Psychopaths know how to read people and say just the right things to make you feel special, admired, or understood. You might notice that they're incredibly quick to pick up on what makes you feel good and play right into it. This type of charm feels almost hypnotic, like they've known you for years, when in reality it's just been a few hours or even minutes. Remember, that level of charm can be a red flag if it feels overly strategic or too good to be true. 2. They lack genuine empathy. While they lack genuine empathy, they can fake emotions to appear caring. Deep down, psychopaths have a hard time truly empathizing with others. This lack of empathy shows up in small but telling ways. Maybe they brush off others' pain or make comments that seem unusually cold or detached. They might act inconvenienced by someone else's struggles or try to change the topic. When emotions run high, if you're dealing with someone who seems strangely unaffected by others' feelings, it could. Their pathological liars be a sign that their empathy is more of an act than the real thing. 3. They're pathological liars. One of the hallmark signs of a psychopath is their comfort with lying, but they don't just lie to get out of trouble or avoid a confrontation. They lie simply because they can. For a psychopath, lying can be a source of enjoyment or a tool to manipulate others. What's unsettling is their ability to lie with such ease and conviction, often to the point where you'd never think to question it. They can spin complex stories and appear completely sincere. While doing so, if someone's stories don't quite add up and they're unusually calm when caught in a lie, it's a sign that lying might come too naturally to them. 4. They're masters of manipulation. Masters of manipulation. Psychopaths are skilled manipulators who excel at reading people's weaknesses and exploiting them. They often make you feel like you're at fault or twist situations to make you doubt yourself. This manipulation can be subtle. Maybe they downplay your concerns or make you question your memory of events, or it can be more overt, like convincing you to do things that only benefit them. If you feel like you're constantly second-guessing yourself or walking on eggshells around someone, there's a chance you're being manipulated in ways that can leave lasting emotional effects. They lack remorse. 5. They lack remorse. For most people, hurting someone else brings a sense of regret or remorse. But psychopaths rarely feel that they can cause harm without a second thought, and may even laugh or dismiss it afterward. If confronted about their behavior, they're likely to deflect or blame the other person rather than show any signs of guilt. This lack of remorse is particularly apparent in situations where they've caused real emotional or physical harm. If they brush it off or act like it's no big deal, that's a major warning sign that they're missing a key part of the human emotional experience. 6. They live for the thrill. The thrill. Psychopaths often have a high need for stimulation and might seek out risky or even dangerous activities. But what makes it different for them is that they're drawn to the thrill of it all, regardless of the impact on others. thrill-seeking behavior can appear in everything, from their need to control situations, to their attraction, to activities that put others at risk if they seem overly excited by danger or constantly seek out intense experiences with little regard for others. Safety, this is often a sign of deeper, more troubling tendencies. 7. They're easily bored and always looking for new. They're easily bored projects. Psychopaths tend to get bored quickly, and once they've conquered someone, they're likely to move on without hesitation. This can manifest as a string of short-lived friendships or relationships that seem to end abruptly. You might notice that they lose interest the moment someone no longer serves their needs or is no longer entertaining to them. They might treat people like projects, investing time and energy initially, but abandoning them just as quickly. If someone has a history of fast and dramatic exits from people's lives, it's a sign that their interest in others might be more shallow than it appears. 8. They have a superficial charm but lack depth. Charm but lack depth. Psychopaths can appear deeply interesting, sharing captivating stories and making engaging conversation. But when you try to dig a bit deeper, you may find there's little substance behind it. This superficial charm is part of what makes them so compelling at first, but over time you might notice that they don't really share personal insights or seem unaffected by meaningful experiences. If their charm is all surface level and there's no depth when you look closer, it's a sign that you're dealing with someone who knows how to put on a show rather than someone with genuine substance. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.